Imagine holding a phone that refuses to be just another glass slab, a phone that brings back the satisfaction of real buttons, an actual tactile click, a battery that laughs at 2 days of heavy use, and a design that feels like it belongs in your hand rather than on a pedestal. This is the story of the 2026 Nokia 645, a button phone that doesn't apologize for being simple and instead leans into the things that matter: reliability, clarity, and a user experience that's been thoughtfully stripped of clutter. In this video I will take you through every inch of this device, why it exists in 2026, who it is for, and whether it earns a spot in your pocket today. From the first glance, the Nokia 645 presents itself with confident simplicity. The body is compact without being toy-like, a rectangle with softened edges and a matte finish that resists fingerprints. The front is dominated by a bright, high-contrast display that's purpose-built for legibility rather than pushing pixel counts. Above the screen there is a discreet earpiece and a small notification LED that actually helps you glance at missed calls and messages without unlocking anything. Below the screen, the physical keypad is the star of the show. Each key has a satisfying travel and a textured surface that guides your thumb. Dialing feels decisive. The layout follows a decades-tested ergonomics, with clear navigation keys, a central select button, and dedicated call and end keys for one-press convenience. The back is clean, with a modest camera module and a subtly embossed Nokia logo that nods to the brand's history without being nostalgic for nostalgia's sake. The handset feels solid in the hand. The chassis uses a reinforced polycarbonate that balances weight and durability, giving the device a reassuring heft that says built to last. Buttons are metal reinforced around their housings to avoid flex over time. The build quality communicates confidence. Drop it and you are unlikely to panic. The phone is thin enough to sit comfortably in a pocket and wide enough to avoid accidental presses when you reach for it. Color options include classic black, deep navy, and a lighter sand tone for those who prefer a subtler look. There is an IP54 rating which gives you protection against dust and splashes, not a full waterproofing claim but more than adequate for everyday life. When you turn the phone on, the interface greets you with clarity. The operating system is lightweight and optimized for speed. Menus are straightforward and text is large and readable, useful for older users and anyone who finds modern smartphone typography needlessly tiny. The home screen focuses on essential functions: calls, messages, contacts, and a simple app drawer for extras like FM radio, calculator, and calendar. There is no app store overload. Instead, Nokia provides a curated set of useful apps and support for popular messaging through a lightweight client that handles calls and SMS reliably. For users who want occasional internet, there is a basic web browser that handles simple pages and a stripped-down email client for essentials. Everything is optimized for battery life and responsiveness, not flashy transitions. Now let us talk keypad experience, because for a button phone this is everything. Nokia refined the keys to offer a deep, audible click and a soft rebound. Typing a message with T9 feels faster than you remember, and the predictive text is smart without getting in the way. The navigation D-pad is tactile and precise. Scrolling through long contact lists or settings is comfortable and predictable. For people who still prefer to type with their thumbs on physical keys, the 645 delivers satisfaction that touchscreens rarely replicate. Accessibility is baked in, with options for larger type, strong contrast themes, and simple voice prompts that make this device genuinely usable for a wide range of users. Under the hood, the Nokia 645 focuses on efficient hardware rather than raw speed. The processor is modest but optimized for the OS, which means the phone boots quickly, apps open instantly, and basic multitasking between calls, messaging, and music is seamless. Storage is ample for the device's needs and expandable via microSD for anyone who wants to carry music or photos offline. Connectivity includes dual SIM support, 4G LTE for stable calls and data, Bluetooth for wireless headsets, and a headphone jack for those who still prefer wired audio. There is also NFC for contactless payments in regions where carrier support exists, making the device surprisingly modern where it counts. Battery life is where the Nokia 645 shines. With a battery engineered for conservative power draw and a system that avoids background app chaos, expect 2 to 4 days of typical use on a single charge. Heavy usage, like extended calls and GPS, brings that down, but the everyday user will appreciate not hunting for a charger every evening. Fast charging support gets you back to useful levels quickly, and a removable battery option is available in certain regional variants for users who want the ultimate in field serviceability. The camera on the Nokia 645 is pragmatic. It will not win awards for low-light portraiture, but in daylight it captures clear, pleasing images suitable for quick shares and memories. The camera app is stripped to essentials: a simple auto